Good morning, YTPC. Here for another episode. Morning, everybody. Welcome back. Before anything, little housekeeping. We'll get some EMP, early morning pipe, in my Churchill's Colossal. I love this pipe, but I will say it has a downside. It is very slurpy. It gets slurpy really quick. Doesn't matter what blend you're on it just starts slurping really fast. Apart from that, I just run the pipe cleaner inside for a second and we're good to go. So, a couple of things. I have a couple of packages on the way. I am very excited. Can't wait to get them and be able to make some more pipe content for you guys. I don't know if you guys saw, but Johnny's back. I'm excited. It's good to see him back. He is one of the OGs. I've been watching him for a long time, so I'm excited Johnny's back. I don't know about you guys, but I am. Today, it's not gonna be so much pipe content. I got a bit of a ramble. I know many of you don't know, but on my civilian side, after I retired, I became a nurse. So I became a paramedic, and then I became a nurse. And right now, I am the head nurse and nurse supervisor for the first aid station in a water park here in Puerto Rico. I love what I do. I love working with people. I love working with kids, especially. I have a real passion for pediatrics. And yesterday, as I was working, I had a dad come in with his son. His son got a little boo-boo, nothing major, but he was autistic. I have a godchild who is severely autistic. And I know they're not easy to deal with, because they're not. That doesn't mean they're bad kids. And as the dad is coming in with this child, I can hear how the child is talking, and I already notice, okay, this kid is autistic. How am I going to deal with this situation now? And the dad, while the kid is rambling and talking and saying stuff, he is apologizing to me, saying, I'm sorry, he is autistic. And I looked at the dad and I said, you don't need to apologize. Especially to me, I have an autistic child, and we're just gonna work through it. The kid is going to be fine. So I start talking to the little kid, joking. I noticed he spoke more English than Spanish, so I was talking to him in English. He started talking to me about sports. He started talking to me about he wanted to jump in the pool. Just random stuff. But I talked to him. And every time I was going to do something like clean his wound or maybe put a little ointment on him, I would show him like, hey, look, this doesn't do anything. This is this. Look how I'm doing it to myself. Simulating so that he could understand that he was going to be safe and he was going to be fine. And at the end of the day, there was no crying. There was no pain. The little kid left my first aid station happy, ready to go back to the pools and have fun. And the dad shakes my hand, says thank you, and says, hey man, I really appreciate this. We have had some really, really bad experiences with healthcare providers just because he is autistic. And that pissed me off. That really, really pissed me off. And as I am telling this to you guys, I am getting fucking pissed off. But because it makes me wonder, if you are a nurse, if you are a EMT, a paramedic, if you're a doctor, any type of healthcare provider, and you can't deal with a patient because he is an autistic child, why the hell are you in this field? And I'm throwing this message out. If any of you are from the healthcare field, or know anybody from the healthcare field, or anybody watches this video that is from the healthcare field, if you don't have this passion, if you can't have the patience, why in the hell are you in this field? This field requires a lot of patience, a lot of love, a lot of ethics. It's not easy. It's not easy. And let me tell you something. It's even harder being a nurse here in Puerto Rico. I've had the experience in the US. And I've had the experience here in Puerto Rico. And over here it sucks. You are one nurse, and let me put it on the easy side. Let's not talk about emergency rooms. Let's talk about a regular room, a regular floor. Law states that a nurse can't have more than 6 patients. And 6 is stretching it out. Over here, you got 1 or 2 nurses per floor. And you got 10, 12 patients for yourself. Which makes it a lot harder to give good attention to patients. Apart from that, we are severely underpaid. Stupidly underpaid. And you work your shift and suddenly a supervisor comes in and says, hey, you gotta stay for a second shift. Because nobody's going to relieve your place. Great. You don't get paid double. No. They line you up as it's a new shift. You get paid what you get paid regularly. So yeah, being a nurse in Puerto Rico sucks. You gotta love this. But if you don't have the patience, or the ethics, or the manners to be in this field, get the hell out. Get the hell out. It takes a lot of love to be here. It takes a lot of love to deal with these patients, especially when you are overworked and underpaid. And I get it. But the little kid doesn't have any fault in that. Your patients don't have any fault in that. Government does. And I'm not going to get into political stuff because I'm not a political guy. you ask me, I hate politics. But yeah, I had to take this off my chest. I don't know if any of you are in the healthcare field. And if you are, thank you. Thank you, because this is not an easy profession. It doesn't matter which type of provider you are. This is not an easy profession. We get tired, really tired. We get overstimulated a lot. The vast majority of us don't have time to even take a sip of water. And you work 8 to 12-hour shifts. You get out, you get home, and you start working on your own responsibilities. And it's not easy. So if any of you are in the healthcare field, thank you. Thank you. But I do hope you're doing your job with love. I appreciate you guys hearing me out, getting this off my chest. It's a really touchy subject for me, because I love what I do. When I joined the Army, my goal was to be a combat medic. Couldn't do it. So I went through the combat MP side and retired in 8 years. So never got to be a combat medic. But when I got to my civilian side, I went with what I liked and with what my passion is, and that is healthcare. So yeah, appreciate you guys hearing me out. I finally was able to make a video as well. It is my first free day in about 2.5 months. So I'm here early. Baby girl already had her milk. She's back sleeping. Wife is sleeping as well. And I said, hey, I got the morning. Let me just ramble on video for a while. So, appreciate you guys coming over. Just hit 50 subscribers today. I'm not much of a let me check how many subscribers I have type of guy. I'm just enjoying what I do. But I got the notification this morning at about 4:30 in the morning, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm working on some stuff in case I get to 100. Maybe do a little giveaway. But yeah, excited. I'm excited. I appreciate everyone, each and every one of you. So, well, that has been my ramble for today. Appreciate you guys being here. And as always, stay fresh, stay safe. Blessings. See you in the next one.